welcome to 450. Looks like our chats are up. Testing 1 2, testing 1. Right, testing 1 2, testing 1 2. Our audio is a little choppy. Yeah, 1 second. We're gonna reset our audio again. Right, testing again, testing again. Okay, that's better. Yeah, good to be back. Journey begins. We're in Overmorrow. We're going to probably do a little terraforming, tool mending, little odds and ends. Gonna have to get a cat cam at some point. And yeah, if we suddenly pause, we have cats playing with our wires. That is our okay. So that is okay. Oh, they got bored, so now we can get down to some terraforming. We'll take this with us somewhere. Over to probably Dawnbridge and collect some of the dirt there so we can bring it back. But for now, and this is not a terrible amount, but it's enough that we can do something with. So we can probably use this one. One thing we're going to have to do later, we're far enough along, I don't think we'll bother with it now, but we'll have to put down some snowmen and figure out where the melting point is, because any snow golems here will melt, but any on the, well, not the other side, but between the TNT farm and the iron farm will be safe since that was grasslands, some form of grasslands. As opposed to the desert, so, which is, I don't know if we can make that into a better side of the story or if it's a shame, because our ice farm is up on the mountain, but if you bring it down, it's going to melt unless you bring it to the other side of Overmorrow. But so our plan is, yeah, a little bit of this. I think we might do a little exploring. Well, not exploring. We'll say scouting. Because yesterday we went and saw our inspiration from Inkwood over in the, it'd be in kind of the southeast side. Uh, so how do we describe that? So this is on 0, 0. Right, so anything negative is west. So this is where we're building. I guess we could have moved it over some, but so I guess technically our 10 realms are the whole west. So we were trying to focus in kind of the southwest corner, but it's mainly going to be the first, second, and third. And I guess fourth and half of the fifth. So the fifth would straddle the southern line. But anyway, we're going to use that to kind of keep our builds in the southwest. So since our other one was in the southeast side, we're going to kind of leave that there just as kind of inspiration and just a piece of history from our early Minecraft days. So we're going to explore the southwest and which is a little, which I guess kind of helps and leads it with Haven's End. So Haven's End, the little portal there is the northeast corner of Haven's End. So it will actually go 1,000 blocks in the nether west. So it will actually be 8,000 in the overworld and 8,000 south in the overworld. So it'll give us a bigger swath of the southwest that we can work with, which is our goal now for the story and things that we have planned there. That will actually work out. And then if we want other nether cities, we can always do that if we decide to go into the southeast. But we'll see how that goes. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Alright, so how dark will this get when this goes out? Oh, not too bad actually. We don't want anything spawning inside of Overmorrow that we don't have control over. So our zombie farm is technically on the north side of the wall, underground. And we do have our string farm, so cave spiders that are below Overmorrow. But we want to have pretty tight control over that so that they don't... we don't have any villager encounters with hostile mobs. Which we'll need to put some of our own iron golems out here as well, because we're also controlling where the villagers are. So we're limiting them to really the iron farm and the cleric here so that the villages don't interact. So some mechanics like the iron farm don't break. At least not by our hand. So I think as long as our axe is in good shape, we'll terraform, putting some dirt down. And then we have plenty of dirt, or plenty of coal, so we can just kind of light our way south and kind of figure out where we want to put our where we want to put the new inkwood. Because I'm thinking I want to incorporate some kind of valley, a bridge. and some kind of magic, potentially some kind of magical portal. I'm leaning towards that, but deciding on whether I want the portal to be to Inkwood itself, or if Inkwood is kind of a city or town along the road, and the portal is specifically to the library there. So, giving the feeling of you have this relatively small but semi-bustling village or town, not big enough to be a city. But then through this like I don't know if nonchalant is the right word. This not suspicious or not obvious way you take a magical portal and end up you know, a structure kind of like this one, but maybe even larger and being a library. So that way it can be used in other aspects of the story. So the current story, they kind of hit it, get some information and kind of move on, but it can be kind of a famous library, and then that way if you have things like in a capital city or something, the library doesn't have to be so big. It can focus on more significant historical or secretive things. So like smaller libraries, but with more smaller, impactful secret books, something like that. That was interesting, but we made it. Oh, we forgot to drop off the sand, and we forgot to grab our shulker. Let's grab all the dirt we can. And the planks. I don't know if we'll use them, but it won't hurt to have that. And the coal that we left behind too. At least the loose bits. This way we'd be lay down some chests along the way. When we go, so we don't need the trees with us really. That. Oh, we do need some more sticks then. Okay. We want sticks more than chests. We want. Probably do barrels. Barrels would be great. Yeah, when we go exploring, it probably wouldn't be bad to have a crafting table. Oops, that's not what I wanted to do. Maybe like this, and then that, and then the rest we can turn into. And then you can see here we have these drainage drains that go down. We have some scaffolding in there, and then there's basically large caverns and cave systems below this, and we tried to light them up to prevent spawning here underneath and up top. We got a lot of coal. Anything we don't need, yeah, we'll keep that in case we get a little bit later. Almost there. No dirt there. That should fall out soon enough. Okay. Camel just spawned in. I need to check that because I feel like our spawn distance isn't as deep as it used to. I don't know if it's like a dynamic setting that we just didn't turn to manual, and but that will be for another time. I think we have some crafting table up here, maybe. Surprised we didn't. Oh, it must have been in like the higher levels, and that would make sense, I guess. Like taking the dirt off the stone, so that would be yeah. Okay. Is it over here then? Ah, there it is. Okay. Uh, so we don't have. So we'll just do that here. Fill up all this. Okay. Oh, we can take that sand, drop it off. Uh, yeah, that's a good question. Is Outlast not familiar with that? Is it a Minecraft mod or another game? Probably tap up on our carrots before we actually, since we're going on that side to do terraforming, we'll do this first. I can't pronounce the name of my Cyrillic alphabet. Is not good. Have any? And we'll wait on that. Do a quick search for dirt. Okay, we're just gonna go place our dirt now. That's there you go. Oop. There we go. Try to keep our head up enough that it's not just looking at the ground. Make it a little bit better for stream. Which we're gonna have to look at. It is a different monitor. So we have a multi-PC setup. So the gaming PC look a little bit green at showing an open. And I don't know if that's directly an OBS setting or if it's something we change on the color wise. It's some on. but it's not terrible. It's just that it is darker. I just need that so I don't let the stream get too dark. Right? I did not take it. Oh. We run out of dirt already? No, we didn't. So what happened to the... Do we need to move our pick and place to the cyborg? That not work? Sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay. Something. This. Okay, so I guess it needs 2 on the bottom to start things off as well. I don't think things are going to get too dark under there, are they? No, so that'll be fine. That was my... Oop. Fill that in. And these can be nice little things to discover later too. Whenever we, as we fill in the buildings, because more than likely we'll forget where all these little holes are. And so it'd be a nice little rediscovery later. Let's there we go. Things are, oh, there's mobs spawning on the outskirts. Let's from this section, let's do a section. We'll just do up and back a couple times, and then this is just a matter of, and on the new launcher. Oh, I don't know. It looks like Bedrock has an edit, like a Lightmatica, and we haven't played with it since this is survival. Kind of interested in what that's like. Like how it's different than some of the approaches that we have now. Like, could we use it in the Nether to make the screenshots? So whenever we make a copy of this world, to make copies, could we use the editor, the roof, and clear out all the netherrack easier than running a command 100 times? Because as far as I can tell, there's not a command to clear out, 1,000 by 1,000 by 60 something volume of nether, and could stagger out the commands and a combination of teleports, waits, and removes, but it's like well, It feels like a lighter scripting, so it's not quite a Java or a Python. But if they had a system that could take in Python or Java or ugh, that's a rock. Well, that's fine. It's like the pick and place just doesn't. What does E used to be? I mean, we do have a new mouse, but still an M570 Logitech trackball. I think we might want to, sooner rather than later, move that kind of middle mouse thing to cyborg or map or dual it. Maybe we can map cyborg to that. We'll have to check on that. I know we can map it to keys. I don't know if we can do a combination of keys and mouse. So we'll have to see on that. But that could be helpful. We use the pick and place a lot. Have a carrot and then grab some more. We have to pick it up this time. We both have space in the torches and there we go. Now we want to get this channel done so that it can start populating the grass here. Because we have a good amount of buildings planned now, but it's those kind of decorative ones that we want to put in. You know, a villager house, but with no villager. And we don't want to mess with the mechanics of the farms that require a villager. So things like I don't know that we'll do a trading hall here. We might do kind of like the cleric hall, which is on the other side of this park, but things that are a little bit smaller, like shop-like. Might have an armorer to fill out the story of the like the village feel more lived in. And then we'll save like Barter's Bay or other places like that to have a larger trading hall. Did we? Oh, did it? We went through it all. Okay. Ooh, we could take that off. And we can take the sand with us and drop off the sandstone. Yeah, okay, so that works. And little things like this are not gonna, well, farm it's The functionality might stay, but we're gonna put building facade on. So this could be like a little blacksmith shop or something like that. That there. Cool. You can drop off the sand, so this all get cleaned up later. So the light blocks here are the actual, the we call like the clean line. So this the structure straight up, and then we'll add the texture and roughness, kind of make the base a little wider as we plan. But so it doesn't look like it's just coming straight out of the ground. Yeah, we need more sand, so let's just grab can. Oh. Oh, we left our... Oh, we're gonna need a lot more rockets. Oh, and we got carrots. All right. I'm gonna drop off our sand, pick up some rockets, grab some carrots, and then we're going to head out while it's daylight and see what we can do. Sure, we set our spawn point here. I don't think we're gonna take a bed with us. We'll just light things up. That's our gunpowder. We're low on gunpowder. Okay. Wouldn't hurt to have a few. Grab some of the bamboo here. This into sticks. We can add even more. Start going. Drain. Or scouting, really. And the sticks, that'll give us that. Now let's take a quick detour and see. Have any? Yeah, so not a lot. We need to put our spirit account. No, our AFK account here so that we can oh, something triggered that as we think it's this one. Yeah. But we must have stepped on that accident. So but we have that there is so that we can collect TNT for clearing out nether. Oh yeah. Okay. And for now we have links off. But as we get the Discord going and things like that, we can plus list people. Do we have any? Okay. Oh, perfect. Oh. That off. Okay. I got our food stocked up, although I guess we could take a little bit more. It should be good enough. Should be roughly something like this. Oh yeah, we're gonna follow this. Do we want to do that? I don't know. It'd be good to go in that direction, but we don't know if there'll be anything in our what we're looking for. But we can always fill this up, I guess. Anything we light this up will show us where we've been, and oh, okay. Although I guess maybe we'll do that. So maybe it won't be so bad. We have enough rockets on it. Oh yeah, we forgot to pick up more, but 35 would be enough to get us back. Okay. Okay, so this is our line. So this time we will be a little bit more careful. Okay. Right. We'll still do it by 50s, I guess. And even if we don't find what we're looking for on this line, at least we'll have a good light source that we can follow back so that once we see this, we can figure out which direction we're going in and find our way back to the 600. Is right there. Doing this will help us keep on a line. So dividing up the world by 18, so taking 180 divided by 10. Uh-oh. Gives us that, but 18 degrees isn't a nice diagonal. So oh no, this way. So we do have to watch out where the walls are, but a 45-degree angle is basically this. So as long as we follow this, we'll stay within the third realm. That will work. $750. No, it's here. Right. All right. So now it's a matter of what else do we? Right. So we'll have like an 800 line. So we'll just spam this place. With torches and we'll figure out what we're going to. So let's go down this side maybe. Yeah. Okay. Oops. Did I do it again? Yeah, for some reason it, I guess, defaults to the head slot and then pulls it off whenever I do whatever combination I did there. You need to be careful of that. Oh, okay. That there. But then it's gonna come up on the side here. Side. So we're done pretty good here. Oh. So it's running over. Oh, had a creeper come up behind it. So spider come that there. A torch. Don't know what we're gonna do with this island. Oh, at least most of it will be. Oh, there's a lot of skeletons there. Or better, I was just mistaking them for a birch tree. Oh, thank you. Uh, wait, is the wolf coming? We not having bones. Oh, okay. Back over. There. Oh, I guess we didn't tame it, so it maybe ran off. Oh, that's what it was. Okay. Oops. Second there, I thought I looked at the Enderman. What is this? Firefly bush. Let's take 2 of those and we'll. Out this skeleton, and then guess we're gonna leave the 8 and 900 behind. Let's figure out where. Oh, we're at 1,000 is here, and 1,000 is probably over there somewhere in the distance. Because it'd be 100 blocks out that way. Not a lot of land. Somewhere over that would actually work well with the bridge. So we can go this way. Something out here maybe. So so you have this island here. We'll have things 1,000 is somewhere out here. Good. So this is something. Oh. Our leave to get under us. So we want what is it? Okay, so this is 1,000. And it's out there, so it's somewhere in the middle of these. So I don't know if we want to do that, but it could work then, because this way 0, 0 is that direction. So yeah, we want to save our last 10 rockets for getting back. So this, ooh, I like this pool here. -613. And then something in there. But we don't want it to be inside of a mountain. That could certainly be something else. So it's so all right. So okay, so we'll apply this direction roughly here. Okay. Let's see what we see along the way. We've got a swamp here. Ice. Might even save the last 20. I think we're gonna head back. Actually, yeah. We could have gone a little farther to Barter's Bay, but We're kind of working out of Overmorrow for the moment. This way? Okay. You could build something here, but I really want... And we could terraform too, like we could build up stuff too. So we could build something like down here, like Inkwood could be kind of on the ocean maybe. We could fill this out and have like a bridge come in. Inkwood could something there. Like if we're going for the 600, I think feels like it's too far off course. Oh, but we do want to go well, 600 probably isn't, but 600, 1,000 might check the coordinates that, which to check the degree of where we are, it's arctangent of y over x, but traditional y over x, not your Minecraft. So we should be coming along the backside of Overmorrow pretty soon. Oh, ones. And we are back. That's that. So I think, what do we want to do? We'll probably do a little bit more terraforming. We'll drop off some stuff. We'll drop off. I mean, I guess we could have left that, but I guess it won't hurt to have some stuff here that we can pick up later. Excuse me. Oh, yeah. We're not heading over there at the moment, so yep, there we go. Oh, that's what it was. So one of these had, yeah, there it is. So we'll just replenish our rockets there. So I think we'll use our creative copy of the world, so that for screenshots, and then some like general exploration, and just sometimes we'll do like the functional side of a build to see if it fits in us in an area that we want it to. So the realm is always and will stay survival, but we use creative for those other tasks. So when we want to promote it, taking screenshots and whatnot. So particularly the nether, was removing a million blocks from the ceiling, assuming it was all level, would take quite a long time. And it's already taking a lot of time to remove just the nether rack. So we're using, yeah, the creative just for, oh, right. So we ran out of dirt there. We ran out of dirt there. Where did we put dirt at? So maybe we need to go collect some dirts from around. Oh, that's going to be our dripstone spot. Maybe we'll do that. And just go around and visit some chests because we're a little over an hour and our goal was somewhere between an hour and a half today. Because we want to get through the outline of chapter 10 for the novel today. Which none of it is really finalized, but we want to have something down so we can get a feel for the flow. And then we can kind of edit it and refine it a little bit. And then we can start the actual writing process. And that way, that will still require, editing and whatnot, but hopefully it will reduce some of the editing by having an idea of where we want to go with stuff, not making it up as much on the fly. Which Discovery authors, like, more power to them. I don't think I can do that without, well, I don't think I can do that and make it sound coherent. I'm not a big fan of plot holes, and there would definitely be a lot of plot holes if I did that. Not to say that there won't be doing it with the structured approach, but at least there should be fewer. Once I get that out, I can announce that and the process I went through and whatnot, in case anyone is interested. Which some of it is out there already if you follow on Instagram and TikTok. We do have a post out there. It's an affiliate link for... Oh, okay. The product. That's the trident stuff here. You really go through that much dirt? I mean, I know there was a lot of dirt to put down, but we must it must be in those floating chests on Dawnbridge. The other thing we want to grab is just as much of the rotten flesh because we can turn that into emeralds. Again, that's the currency of the world. We're not doing kind of the diamond stuff because it just we don't need it to be rare to be part of an economy. And since you can't create diamonds, I don't think villagers trade for diamonds, so I don't think you can increase the supply. So we don't want to go with a gold standard either, something that's static. We want something where we can add or remove things from the economy. Emeralds work well for that because we can trade with villagers to get emeralds and as well as mining for them. But we don't have to destroy the emerald blocks to do that. And since we're trading with villagers, to get the emeralds, if we have too many emeralds in supply, you can always, chuck a block into lava and reduce the supply and kind of start over. So I think it's a more natural economy that way. And since villagers already trade and kind of a bartering emerald style, then it just fits better. But we don't have a lot of dirt, but we're getting some of our rotten flesh out of the way. Looks like we're gonna have to go find a place to mine for dirt. This needs to come down, but we'll need some scaffolding to take that down properly. Wow, we really made good use of our dirt then. So besides what's floating in at Dawnbridge, which I guess we could get some scaffolding over there and we could take that down, which I guess we could head over to the string shop because I think we... Oh. A little bit of dirt, okay. So... we'll head over to the string shop, we'll grab some materials for... Oh yeah, our bamboo and string, and that way we can make some scaffolding. We'll sleep, we'll set up some scaffolding to get to those. Yep. See, our string is still spawning. I guess it was out of spawn range, but now we can see our items floating in. Oh, I guess we can drop off our lead. That was it. Could not think of the name of that. So we won't keep this here, but at least we can oh, and I guess we can change it now too, but at least this way we have an idea of what this is, and we need to put signs on the other places too, because we're not finishing them up one by one. We're just kind of getting the functionality down and then leaving enough space to add a texturized building, so something kind of like a facade to some of it might be over the top, like a honey farm that looks like a bee, and some of it might be more like a traditional shop. So we'll just have to see how that goes. Okay. Let the stuff fill up. Come here and we'll do a bunch of scaffolding. Oh, but we saved a lot of it too for, oh, we'll do scaffolding this time, but because we'll need it as well. So scaffolding and bamboo planks are what we're going to use in oh, Haven's End. Let's clear out the netherrack, so that way we don't have to go back and clear things out. Like if we use stone, we'd have to go back and clear out the stone. Scaffolding will just collapse, and the bamboo we can set on fire. So escape, escape. There we go. Okay, that was a close call. So we have, so let's oh. Right, so we can put our chest down. Some of this is just going to be busy work. Where do we want to put it? And we'll have to come back later to get this stuff again. But at least this way it'd be on the ground, so it'd be easier to get to. Alright, so we got everything. We got a few. I don't know. Let's put this in there for. Oh, we have one there. So let's go. We will do something instead of doing it all. This, since we have a lot of scaffolding, we'll do. This way we can just knock it down, knock a couple of them down, collect them, and be on our way. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think, oh, 6, 7. Okay. Yeah. Okay. I mean, it would be easier to just run under it and scaffold up, but this way we can kind of run at the same level. Oops. Wait, why isn't it? Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay. Almost there. This is something that needs to be done. Just kind of busy work now because we're just kind of slowing down a little bit while we think of some things to the little projects we need to do at like Brighter's Bay, some of the framework stuff we need to do. So we don't want to go too fast while we're thinking about that. So we're just kind of going slow, doing some of the busy work. All right, so that takes that. Oh, get some trade out of there. Okay. Now we can run along this path. Okay, perfect. And okay. All right. So 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Well, let's not go all the way down to the end unless we need it now. So that'd be... We might need to extend it a little bit to clear out that. Those we'll try from the side there. That we might be able to extend from the side, but let's do this. Okay, so that takes care of that. That'll get us there. Why that one didn't. Must have a porch or something on top. Something preventing it from... well, we can just take that one out then while we're here. Find out. Where did it go? Did it actually just decay and we missed it? Okay, yeah. Must have just decayed, okay. Level off here, okay. All right. 2, 3, 4, 4. But we have some dirt in there. Back for that later. So somewhere around here ought to be... Yeah, okay. That should take us up the side. We can clear out all of that from that. Okay. We'll put a stack here. Okay, that'll let us clear out that later. What else do we got? Is that going to be... Ooh, did we... Those. That. 3. That'll be enough. We can take out that dirt block there. Can we reach this one? Okay, so that takes care of that. And then put like 10 here. Right, so that gets us there. And then we need to come over like 3. Yeah, 3 ought to be okay. And put like 10 or 11 there. so that'll be enough to get that down. So those would be enough to do some clean. We're almost at an hour and a half. Or we're an hour and 23. That's good, actually. This is stuff that needs to be done. Oh. I guess we can call that out while we're here. So the bridge, well, yeah, all of this is kind of the Dawn Bridge, but this is like where the water, kind of a Little John kind of thing. So this little stream here that flows under. The rest of it is more of an honorary, I guess, title for bridge, since it's actually just a path through the mountains. And we're not going to terraform and take that down. We're just going to leave that. And we're going to, I don't know if we'll randomize it or make it more of a pattern. I don't know which way we like. But the point of those is to, you know, represent adventurers that have kind of gone out and explored, because there's no, outside of this bridge, there's no building north of the wall. So just the idea of adventurers that have gone out and not come back. I don't know that we'll say that no one has ever come back, but we'll just say people have gone out. There are villages and stuff that spawn, so we need a way to work that into the story to make sense. Let me redo it. So then we can do that. Okay, that'll be okay. Right, and then when we fill this in, so we can, and we take it down one level, put a grate there, like a drainage grate, and do kind of like we did a little farther down, so we can access the tunnels underneath, and it doesn't feel too obvious. Same thing. Oh. Here, right? So we could do this. We could down, that takes us in. It's kind of close, but I don't see why we couldn't have them close. Or we could kind of connect them underneath so that there's one tunnel. But that's something to decide later. But we need to figure out the camel mechanics, because we have one on each side. We need to, maybe that's what we'll do tomorrow, figure out where we want our camels to live. Well, that was a clever bunny. Stole a carrot. And take some of this back. I don't know that how much we'll put down. The bottom. Top. Okay, we're good. Oh. There's our spot for dirt. Yeah, we're almost at an hour and a half, which was kind of our goal today. Kind of ramping it up a little bit, but not quite our Yeah, so we'll keep this on us. So we'll drop this off tomorrow. We'll keep this here. We want to do the camel thing tomorrow, so we'll do some terraforming and plan where we want our little camel ranch. Is probably a little bit big, but our camel stables, maybe. Yeah, camel stables. So we need to plan where we want that because we have one in the back here somewhere. So we need to bring the one from the bridge over and figure out where we want to put those. So that's the plan for tomorrow. Some terraforming, some planning where we want our camel stable. So putting them together and kind of putting down the footprint where we want that. So yeah, it's not too much. So I think that's reasonable for tomorrow. So with that, we're going to call it an end to our stream. We're at about an hour and a half. We're trying to get back up to 2 hours. Might even throw in some longer days. But 2 hour goal is once we hit affiliate, we'll start doing 2 hours on weekends at least. On special days, we might throw in 3 hour stream. But we'll try to get back to the 2 hour weekends once we hit affiliate. During the week, we're going to stream for an hour or so, shooting for every day, at least for the next 2 weeks or so. See how that goes. And if you want to see the VODs for this or any of the other projects we're working on, you can check us out on Linktree. So that's linktr.ee/mytripmedia. The link will also be on the closing screen once we put that up. And you can find links to the VODs here, our mostly Lego build channel, our other YouTube projects, our Blue Sky, our Pinterest, our Discord, I think, is there. Patreon. Well, Patreon is there, not Discord. So, in any case, you can check that out if you're interested in what we're working on. And so with that, we'll see you tomorrow when the journey continues. We'll spend a 454 working on the camel stable and some terraforming. So we'll see you tomorrow for the next step.